Your company probably doesn't suffer from a lack of marketing tools or strategy. You probably also have ways to measure the effectiveness of every single piece of content those tools create. But few consider that the tools, as good as they may be, are really lagging indicators. The way it works today is that a marketer sees what someone else is doing, tries to do it like that, only better, and when it doesn't work, they start all over again. Here's something new to try. An approach that feels more universal and at the same time uniquely you. In other words, let's try a subtle shift from a lagging indicator to a leading one. Everyone is addicted to a marketing cycle that doesn't work for anyone, except maybe corporations with money to burn on endless and pointless adventures. Of course, the alternative is a bit daunting. Building a bridge between what the company is, what it has to offer, and the people who really want that. But that's mostly an internally guided kind of work. It's much easier to be clever and outrageous and go for the quick win, moving at the speed of business. It's frightening to have to admit that no two companies, like no two human beings, are alike in enough ways to use the same approach to connect to their market. But boy, if you get it right, it's a beautiful thing. And it's not that difficult. We only have to look at three factors: global values, personality, and value proposition. Global values are a double-edged sword. They'll attract your very best clients, but they'll repel others that might also come your way. And is that a bad thing? Well, who would you rather work with? Clients who love you and refer you, or clients who pay slowly, yell at you, and leave abruptly? Not that that's ever happened to me. Oh, no. There's wisdom in it. See, when you're the one who's supposed to create effective marketing videos for an organization that operates, well, according to values other than those being demonstrated in your videos, you're taking a risk you don't have to take. Imagine a bank wanting to add more hipsters to their customer base. What they might do, instead of just putting a bunch of young... Dude, put your money in my bank. That's dope. Stevie, I thought he was studying in Tibet. Never mind. How about a yoga studio reaching out to the biker crowd? What would they have to understand about people who spend their days with the wind running through... Dude, put your booty on my mat. That's dope. Oh, well, but now here's the crazy thing about the bank. What if it was run by a dozen 25-year-old hipsters? Shooting a commercial like Cyber Stevie's would ruin them. Not because they're trying to reach out to people like themselves, but because the marketing says, look at this, look at them as a demographic, and then all the stereotypes that brings up. Same with the bikers. The yoga company might have a real streak of rebellion running through it, though. Like maybe they don't wear masks. Here's the thing. Video amplifies your global values, your personality, and your value proposition. When the energies of those three items clash, when image doesn't meet reality, that company has a problem that more of the same marketing isn't going to fix. But if we saw, say, those 25-year-old bankers talking about things that are important to them, if we saw the faces of those yogis laughing and heard the crazy metal music they were listening to, in each case, both values and personality are merged in a way no other form of marketing could express. And if the marketing experience was matched by the relationship with that company, how would that company not enjoy less pain and more growth? And their video assets, unlike advertising, increase in value. One video could bring in hundreds of new subscribers every month at zero cost. Of course, it takes a little courage to portray your true self in today's unusual business environment. But then you don't have to be a video genius to make genius content. Simple, elegant, consistent, worthwhile, and attractive videos, and do it all in-house. There's a lot of cool stuff to learn about this uncommon approach to visibility, authority, and growing through transparency. Or just tell them the deal's over at midnight. There, fixed it for you. Oh, and speaking of transparency, beyond revealing things like pricing and fine print and things like that, it can also be misinterpreted to mean letting it all hang out like, well, you know who. And that tends to make your true self a little harder to see. When your personality is harder to see, so is your value proposition. So you have more power over your own image than you may have thought. Feel better? Only 100 more copies. Then again, some people never learn. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on The Visible Authority.